Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me. Done dealing with you, so it seemed like I get so much, I don't get nothing back. I really thought it was love, but you're so fucking whack. Always get caught up in love, but now you're done with that. I can't get caught up in love, so now I'm, flexing on my exes and my Model X. Pretty little, skinny, little bitty body Model X. Some of y'all ain't never had no real bitch and it shows. I keep it 100 from my head down to my toes. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the move. Touchdown in my hometown, got nothing to lose. I am on my own now, I am in control now. I need you to go now, I can fix my own crown. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Don't dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. I'm fucking with you, don't know how to love me. I'm dealing with you, so I'm back, bitch. Back on my bully, back on my dish, you in the studio. Back on tequila, back on the strippers, all the groupie hoes. This could get ugly, I'm petty, I want you bad out of smoke. I'm coming crazy, baby, baby, one thing that you should know. Little baby, bounce back, act like you a stranger, memory loss, I play it like that. Call your boys, I'm getting about that. Faded up to 42, quarters, too important. Blue drink inside the roll up, hold up. Watch me go up, leave you so stuck. I'm back and I'm better than they. One bitch on my level, ain't no question, I'm a legend, baby. Don't ever forget it. No, you see me rolling in this rose gold, so cold. Oh no, I can't fuck with lames like you no more. Back up on the scene, out here acting foolish, like I'm 17. I just bought a new whip, blow me gasoline. I just think you're new, bitch, boosted my self-esteem. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me. Done dealing with you, so I'm back, bitch. Flex on my legs, and my Model X. Flex on my legs, and my Model X.
See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm near you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm near you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. Baby, I don't know why you're treating me so bad. You said you love me, no one above me, and I was all you had. And all my heart is beating for you, I can't stop crying. I don't know how I allow you to treat me this way, and still I stay. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm near you. And my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm near you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. Baby, I don't know why you wanna do me wrong. See, when I'm home, I'm all alone, and you are always gone. Boy, you know I really love you, I can't deny. I can't see how you could bring me to so many tears after all these years. See, my days are cold without you. My days, and though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you. Without you, without you, I keep on running back to you. I trusted you, I trusted you. So sad, what love will make you do. All the things that we accept, be the things that we regret. So all of my ladies, hear me, come on, sing with me. See, when I get straight to leave, you always tell me that you need me. And I'm weak cause I believe you, and I'm mad because I love you. that made me. You can learn to appreciate me, then it all remains the same. That you ain't never gonna change, never gonna change, never gonna change. My baby, come on, baby. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on going back to you. See, my days are cold without you. I'm hurting on me. And though my heart can't take no more, no more.
Wrong at all, baby. I say that we falling off, baby. Maybe we just ain't been on the same page. In my mind, I'm done fighting. In your heart, you keep trying. The truth is not hiding. That's just the way we are. But can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say I love you when it's like that. If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it will just show me back. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that. Times I don't want you around. You do something to make me smile. And it's hard for me to try to stop this feeling. Yeah, we could just walk away. Yeah, we could just stay away. The things I love about you, I can't change. No, 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 no. In my mind, I'm done fighting. In your heart, you keep trying. And the truth, we done hiding. That's just the way we are. Can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say I love you when it's like that. If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it will just show me back. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that. Can't say you love me when it's like that. Like that. But I love it when you go like that. Well, maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that. Can't say you love me when it's like that. Can't say you love me when it's like that. If it was new, it won't be like that. To everybody else, it will just show me back. But I love when we make up like that. And you love it when I make you mad. But maybe we just love like that. Yeah, maybe we just love like that.
Niggas ain't getting no money, tell them quit that cap. Niggas ain't getting no money, tell them quit that capping. Yeah. He need to be relaxing, he need to do your taxes. Yeah. We went triple platinum, I don't wanna hear no nagging. Made it happen. Young and out there, bottom buddy, made it happen. I don't wanna make no friends, point me to my ends. Who we think he is in that brand new Benz? Should've knew I was coming, just still a young and I knew I'd give me some money. Know I turn nothing to something, I look at your cousin, the youngest is me and running. I promise to keep it 100, keep it 100. You see me down in the house, so you got that respect me. Fuck you, give me my check, please. Young and chasing dreams, reaching for the stars. Had it all, but now I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm than ever. Whipping a Tesla, cars, hoes, etc. Hit 'em with pressure. My niggas won't let up. Tell them niggas to catch up. Wake up, got $1 million in diamonds that sit on the dresser. Run up that check now, flexing my muscles, I feel like cause we come from nothing to rollies and plaques. Fake love, it was holding them back. Flashbacks while you pouring the yacht. Since a young nigga, he just wanted to shot. Used to daydream about thumbing through racks. He tuck, it get cold in the rack. Tears fall while he loading the strap. Seen it all, he just wanna relax. I'm richer than I ever been. Put my heart before the bag, worst shit I ever did. Gave you a second chance and you laugh again. Remember days I used to wonder will we ever win. Young and chasing dreams, reaching for the stars. See all you can be, either you gon' starve. Young and out that bottom, but he beat the odds. Yeah, you love it all. I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. Yeah, I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. He richer than he ever been. Ever
Cups of the rose, bitches in my old phone. I should call one and go home. I've been in this club too long. The woman that I would try is happy with a good guy, but I've been drinking so much, I'ma call her anyway and say, fuck that nigga that you love so bad. I know you still think about the times we had. I say fuck that nigga that you think you found. And since you picked up, I know he's not around. I'm just saying you can do better. Tell me, have you heard that lately? I'm just saying you can do better. And you'll start hating only if you make it. Cups of the XO. All my people been here. I see all of my friends here. Guess she don't have the time to kick it no more. Flights in the morning. What you doing that's so important? I've been drinking so much that I'ma call you anyway and say, fuck that nigga that you love so bad. I know you still think about the times we had. I say fuck that nigga that you think you found. And since you picked up, I know he's not around. I'm just saying you can do better. Tell me, have you heard that lately? I'm just saying you can do better. And I'll start hating only if you make me. too long for a nigga so cheap and your flex so D, your sex so D. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey, you got it, girl, you got it. Yeah, pretty little thing, you got a bag and now you wildin'. You just took it off the line, no mileage. Waiting, hitting you the DM, looking violent. Talking while you come around and not silent. Through the Cooper 17, no guidance. You be staying low, but you know what the price is. They ain't never got you know it being modest. Poppin' shit, but only cause you know you poppin', yeah. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. Hey. You got it, girl, you got it. You got it, girl, you got it.
Take your spotlight. If I wrote you a symphony, just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Please hit the like button on the way in, please, and thank you. I hope everybody's having a good day so far. All right, thank y'all so much for joining. I appreciate it. Um, Thank you, Miss Lynn. So we're gonna take a little break, just a little break from the whole, and there's a lot going on with the whole. I know we've been, covering the Trump situation and things like that. And believe me, that ain't going nowhere. In fact, it's gonna get, you know, it's gonna be more and more when it comes to that. Thank you, ask questions. Hey everybody, let me do I can do a quick roll call for y'all this morning because Um, Let me see. Good morning, E. Brooks. Good morning, Leah. Good morning, Miss Margie. Hey, Champs girl. Hey, yours truly. Hey, Miss Monica. Love you, Miss Monica. Hey, spoiled by God. Hey, young Riaz. Hey, Lisa D. Hey, Miss Carla. Um, hey, ask questions. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Melissa. Did I say Melissa? Hey, my Melissa. Hey, Miss Lynn. And thank you again, Miss Lynn, for that. Hey, George girl. All right, y'all. I think that's it. I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, please, charge it to my heart. So listen. First off, I want to say, Um, can y'all please continue to send up prayers for Miss Monica and her family, and also the family of the young lady who we're gonna be covering this morning, Chanel Crosby. This is a story that once again is kind of near and dear to the True Sipper family because it involves our Miss Monica, and I'm gonna explain to y'all you know, how her family ties into this whole situation is very tragic. And it's just is what it is. I am gonna put up this trigger warning though, and I hope I remember to do it throughout the live because it is what it is. Hey Trey, I don't know if he gonna speak back or not. Y'all know he rude.
What's up, man? Why you always talking shit?
That's what I do. I do, Trey. You met me talking shit. What the hell? I need you to get it together. Let me see. Let me take this down. Okay, y'all. I put up the trigger warning. Um, and we're gonna get into it. I'm going to play this video, and I'm hoping. First of all, I'm hoping it'll play. God's will, and then I'm hoping it's a because I didn't watch this particular. I just saw this video this morning. Now, yesterday when I was gathering my stuff, I didn't see this video. I don't know how I missed it, but I did not see this particular video. And when I saw it this morning, I said, I'm gonna play this, but I hadn't watched it myself. That's what I'm kind of weary about. But let me give y'all the gist of what's going on here. Give me a second to pull up the video. All right, let's see. Y'all please you to hit the like button for you, girl. You can also support the channel by hitting the super chat, the super sticker, the Cash App, or the PayPal. Okay. Thanks you. Thanks in advance. Let's do this. OMG, I'm so sorry, Monica. I heard about this story. Oh, you did, spoiled by God? Okay. So let me get into the gist of the story. Very, very tragic. Let me get y'all an image. It's gonna come up. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, so y'all, let's get into it. Where is my y'all? I stay losing stuff that be right in front of me. It's ridiculous. So this is Chanel Crosby. I want to say she was 35 years old. Um, she was found unalive a couple of days ago after being missing for a day or so. She was found unalive at the MARTA station in Atlanta. I guess it's Atlanta. I say Atlanta, but Atlanta people call it different. Their areas, different things. But I'm just going by what the news say, and it said Atlanta at the MARTA station. She was found. I don't know if it was in the trunk of the car, but I know it was either the back seat of a car or the trunk of a car. She had been unalived. Um, like I say, this is fairly new, so there's not a whole lot of information out there as far as what happened to her. But then it gets deeper. Um, it gets deeper. Well, let me tell you this. Now, she was found unalive after taking a supposed trip with her boyfriend. There you go, Miss Monica. And y'all pay attention to Miss Monica comments because whatever I get wrong, she's gonna correct me. Okay, she knows she's gonna correct me. So the West End, okay, that's where her body was found in a car. Um, and she was found unalive after being going on a alleged supposed trip with her boyfriend. Which that goes a little bit deeper too. But to add on to this tragedy, which is something we're gonna get into as well. 2 years ago in 2022, um, Chanel's son, who you see standing next to her, he was actually older than what he is in this photo. But I thought this photo was beautiful. It reminds me of a photo I got of me and my son. But um, 2 years ago in 2022, her son, and I know I'm gonna mispronounce his name. His name was, I want to say, Jamirin, Jamiren Crosby. Okay, that was his name. And 2 years ago, at the age of 13, they found him. Police found him unalived, in some woods. So 2 years ago, this young lady lost her 13-year-old son, and now today, a couple of days ago, they found her unalived in a car. In this photo that we're looking at, this is actually a photo of them. Chanel had, I read the article associated with the photo, and Chanel had never been to her high school prom. I think it's what it said. She had never been to her high school prom, so her son wanted her to go to his school dance. Um, he wanted to take her to his school dance because she had never been to her prom, and so this is the photo that you're looking at right now. Them going to their school dance. Okay, so let's get into the story. I'm gonna play this video, this first initial video. Like I said, I pray it's a good video because I hadn't had a chance to watch it, but I do have news clips of what happened or what the police have as far as her death, and also we're gonna also talk about her son's death as well, which was 2 years ago. She is survived by. She had three other kids. She had four kids altogether. She leaves behind three other children. Okay, let me pull up this video. Now I watched, and I think this is part of what I seen yesterday on a video. So she had been missing, right? So the news people, the news outlets and everything were interviewing her family, which is what you see here. This is an interview that the news people was doing with her family. And during this interview, her dad speaks at this interview, right? So during this interview, while they're doing the interview, because they interviewed the dad first, and then they started to interview this cousin right here that you see standing at the mic. And in the midst of them, right before they got ready to interview him, the dad got a phone call from the police while they was on the news. Got a phone call from the police to inform him that they had found her body. Because see, at this point, when they was doing this news interview, she was just missing. She was just missing. But during this interview, uh, the dad actually got the phone call real time that they had found her body and she was unalive. And I think if this is what I think it is, you're gonna see the entire thing take place. If not, I got another video that shows that happening. But anywho, uh, let's get into it. And I hope and it goes deeper. Okay, now I know I need to say this before I get started. I know y'all wondering how Miss Monica ties into this whole scenario. All right. First off, I want to say that one of Miss Monica's son, you know Miss Monica, one of Miss Monica's son used to date Chanel in high school, right? Her son used to date Chanel in high school. Present day, they wasn't involved. This was back in high school, right? Miss Monica has Miss Monica kids, her children, her older children, has a cousin on their dad's side. So he's their cousin on their dad's side. And this cousin, this is how close the cousin is to Miss Monica and her children. Like I say, he's their cousin on their dad's side. And Miss Monica kind of sort of had a hand. Let me put it like this. The young man used to be at Miss Monica's house all the time. There was some issues with him and the mom. He was one of those, children that, pretty much did what they wanted, hard headed, out there doing things. And, you know, the young man used to be at Miss Monica's house all the time, a lot. And they also went, he also went to school with her children. So her children, Miss Monica's oldest children, grew up with his cousin, whose name is Jamal. Okay. His name is Jamal. Jamal, at the time that Chanel passed, was Chanel's boyfriend. And I hope, listen, if y'all get lost, ask questions, right? So at the time that Chanel passed, Jamal, who's Miss Monica's children's cousin, who she helped raise, hold on. So this cousin that Miss Monica pretty much helped raise, his name is Jamal, and he at present day was the boyfriend of Chanel. He's the one that she actually allegedly went out of town with, and the last somebody to see her alive. Okay. And like I say, the story goes deeper, but I'm gonna let y'all look at this video to sort of kind of um get a gist of what's going on. Okay. So here we go. Hold on, let me do something. Let me do this. Let me do this. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, okay. Um,
Her family, distraught, devastating update. Wilson told us his daughter had been found dead.
Chanel went up to Macon, Georgia, and I kept in contact with her about 11 o'clock that night. And after I heard nothing else from her.
Welcome to Explore Crimes. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. Chanel Crosby was a 35-year-old woman.
I need a mod. I forgot to tell y'all. Can I get a mod to put this channel's link? If not, I try to do it. In the chat, so y'all can go there and check it out. Name of the channel is Explore Crimes. EXPLORE Crimes. Okay. One of my mods put that link in the chat for me.
From Atlanta, Georgia, known for her dedication to her family and her unwavering love for her 3 young children. She was a mother to a 7-month-old, a 9-year-old, and a 3-year-old, who were the center of her world. Chanel was cherished by her family and friends for her caring nature and her commitment to providing a loving home for her children. Shannon lived with her boyfriend Jamal Harvey and her father Don Wilson. On July 14, 2024, Shannon and Jamal left their home to travel to Macon, Georgia. The last communication from Shannon came via text message sent on the evening of July 14, in which she mentioned being in Macon. After this message, all contact ceased, causing her family to grow increasingly concerned. Shannon was known for being a devoted and attentive mother who would regularly check on her children, ensuring their well-being. The sudden and complete lack of communication from her was highly unusual and alarming, as she would never willingly go without checking on her kids. This behavior was out of character for her, further deepening the family's anxiety. To make matters even worse, Jamal returned to Atlanta without Shannon, claiming he had left her somewhere in Middle Georgia but providing no specific details. His behavior upon returning only heightened the family's fears. He did not come back to their shared home and acted strangely when questioned. Shannon's father received a text message from Jamal asking, "Pop, tell Shannon to call me ASAP. Why hasn't she been answering the phone?" This message struck Wilson as odd and chilling, given that Shannon was missing and could not respond. When Wilson tried to get more information, Jamal's responses were evasive, further raising suspicions. Neighbors and friends in Lithonia even reported hearing rumors that Jamal had harmed Shannon, adding to the family's distress.
I spoke to her father, Don Wilson.
Well, him and Chanel went up to Macon, Georgia, and I kept in contact with her until about 11 o'clock that night. And after that, I heard nothing else from her.
It was clear in that moment Wilson was extremely worried for his daughter's safety. According to investigators, Crosby was last seen by her family on July 14th before leaving for Macon. According to the family, she left with her boyfriend, Jamal Harvey. But the family says Harvey came back without her. She also left without her 3 young children.
She had a 7-month-old, a 9-year-old, and a 3-year-old.
Earlier this week, he learned Chanel's boyfriend was seen in Atlanta.
I didn't even know he was back, but she wasn't with him.
And the boyfriend never came home.
He acting strange.
Don read the last text he sent him.
Say, Pop, tell Chanel, call me ASAP. Why she ain't been answering the phone? You know why she ain't answering the phone? She can't answer the phone. You killed her.
Desperate for answers and hoping to gather any information that could lead to Shannon's safe return, the family arranged to meet with the press. They wanted to get the word out about Shannon's disappearance, pleading for the public's help. As Shannon's father, Don Wilson, spoke with reporters, he expressed his deep concern and fear for his daughter's safety. The family's anxiety was palpable as they shared their hopes that Shannon would be found and brought home safely. During the interview, Don Wilson received a phone call from the police. Stepping aside to take the call, he was informed of his daughter's tragic fate. Returning to the group, he conveyed the heartbreaking news: "They found my daughter. She's gone." The family's grief was immediate and overwhelming, with cries of sorrow filling the air.
A chilling moment in the interview.
Some people way up in Lithonia even sent me a message. Talk to me, and they said that he shot her and put her in the trunk of a car. What car? I don't know.
Less than 10 minutes after Don said that, just as we were about to interview Chanel's cousin.
Now, did y'all hear that the dad said that someone had told them, the family, that he had shot her and put her in the trunk of a car. And that's actually how she was found. Okay. All right, listen.
They found her?
Chanel's body found 9 miles away from her home in the back seat of an abandoned car. His daughter ripped from his life and his grandbaby's lives.
He didn't only take her from her parents, stuff like that. He took her from her children.
Tonight, Atlanta police have not publicly identified a suspect. I did ask them if Chanel's boyfriend has been cooperating, and they would not comment on the investigation.
Atlanta police confirmed late Friday night that they had found 35-year-old Chanel Crosby dead in the West End MARTA station parking lot at around 5:30. Even before Wilson got that dreaded phone call, he had told us he felt something was wrong.
I just feel like, my intuition tells me she's gone.
Now, MARTA police told us that even though she was found here on their property, APD has jurisdiction over this case. Now, we reached out to them. They still have classified it as a death investigation, not released a cause of death just yet.
On the afternoon of July 19, 2024, officers from the MARTA Police Department had responded to reports of an unresponsive person at the West End MARTA station, located at 680 Lee Street Southwest, approximately 9 miles from Shannell's home. Upon arrival, they discovered Shannell's body in the back seat of a black car parked at the station. She was pronounced deceased at the scene. The discovery of Shannell's body on MARTA property brought the Atlanta Police Department into the investigation, which is now leading the case. The cause of death has not yet been released, and the case is currently classified as a death investigation. Authorities are urging anyone with information about Shannell's death to contact the Crime Stoppers Atlanta tip line at 404-577-8477. Despite repeated inquiries, the police have not publicly identified a suspect or commented on whether Jamal Harvey is cooperating with the investigation. His erratic behavior and lack of clear answers have made him a person of interest in the eyes of Shannell's family and friends, who continue to seek justice for her untimely death. Shannell's death is the latest in a series of tragic events that have struck the Crosby family. In September 2022, Shannell's 13-year-old son, Jamiron Crosby, was found shot and killed in the woods behind a Lithonia subdivision. His murder remains unsolved. Earlier that year, in April, Shannell's brother, Dario Polo Giles, was also found shot and killed after winning a significant amount of money from a progressive slot machine. These successive tragedies have left the family reeling and searching for justice.
Cody, if this story couldn't get any more heartbreaking, you've interviewed Chanel several times yourself after her oldest son was killed.
Yeah, I actually met Chanel when her oldest son was killed up in Lithonia in DeKalb County in September of 2022. This is a picture of the two of them. And Chanel and I spoke a lot as I helped her keep her son's case in the public to help catch his killers. In fact, this picture, it's just heartbreaking. It's of the two of them. Chanel never got the chance to go to prom, so Jamarian invited her to his school dance so she could finally go to a prom. But tonight, again, her investigation's still underway to find out what exactly happened to her.
In the wake of Shannell's death, the community has rallied around the Crosby family, offering condolences and support. Friends, neighbors, and strangers who followed Shannell's story have reached out, sharing in the family's grief and hoping for justice. The press continues to follow the investigation closely, committed to keeping Shannell's story in the public eye. The tragic discovery of Shannell Crosby's body has left her family and community heartbroken, underscoring the devastating impact of violence and loss. As the investigation continues, the family remains determined to seek answers and justice for Shannell, ensuring that her memory and love for her children are never forgotten. We hope the family finds solace and that Shannell rests in peace. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video.
Okay, y'all. So that's the video pretty much. That's the video pretty much explaining what's going on. Now we are gonna get into because we're gonna first talk about some things that's going on as far as her case, and then either later on today or tomorrow we're gonna get into the case with her son. Her son's case is still unsolved. Thank you, Riz. So I hope y'all saw in the chat what Miss Monica put. When he was seen back in Atlanta, actually College Park, is when Jamal started texting two of my kids. Now, like I told y'all in the beginning, Jamal is the cousin of the older Miss Monica's older kids. He's the cousin, and actually, since he's been back in Atlanta, since they've discovered her body, he's been texting two of Miss Monica's children. Her one daughter, he's been texting. She actually contacted the police and turned over the text messages to the police. So she's helping them pretty much with the case. Now, the police has not said that he's a suspect, and I looked before I came online today to see if there was any updates as far as him and if they charged him or if he's in custody or whatever. Hey, Cherokee man, and I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. Um, but basically, the consensus is that now it's rumors, and I'm gonna say rumors, and I'm gonna say alleged that hey, Miss Rosie, that Chanel had planned on breaking up with Jamal. Her plan was to break up with him, and it's also rumored that he may have kidnapped her. Like, the family thinks that maybe she went on a trip with him, but it's being said that maybe it wasn't a trip that she was willing to participate in, and maybe he kidnapped her and then unalived her. He's currently, I want to say, on the run. You know what I'm saying? He's not talking to police. He has not contacted other than he has contacted the family, but we're gonna get more into that. Now let me tell y'all this too. Um, Miss Monica's daughter, who's helping the police in this situation, we are going to interview her. She's going to. I don't want to go into a whole lot of what I know right now. We're gonna talk more about it when I interview her, and that interview will probably take place one day this week. One day this week. She's gonna talk about the text messages that she received and um, pretty much everything that's been going on since they found Chanel's body. I don't want to miss anything that I wanted to tell y'all. Like I said, I'm not gonna go real deep until we do that interview. Y'all got any questions in the chat so far? Thank you, E. Brooks. Now I will say this about Jamal, and y'all gonna hear a little bit more about it when, like I say, when I interview Miss Monica's daughter. Jamal was, like I said, and the only way I know how to put it is he was a trouble kid. That's basically all I can say. Miss Monica tried to help out, like I say, in raising him and helping him. He would spend days and days and days and days and days at her house. Um, we'll get in deeper with that situation too as well when we talk with the daughter. But he ended up doing 10 years in prison for, I think, stealing some police guns. He stole some police guns, and he ended up doing 10 years in prison. And he has not. He recently got out of prison. He has not been out of prison. I want to say because he is a discrepancy of whether he's been out for 3 years or whether he's been out for some months. It's really not clear yet. But he hadn't been out of prison 5 years. I'm gonna just say that from doing 10 years for stealing police guns. I'm gonna also tell y'all this about Jamal. Since Jamal got out of prison for, after doing 10 years, he also shot at another girlfriend, not Chanel, but another girlfriend before her. He was shooting at her, and he ended up shooting her mom. I think it was either her mom or her grandma. Miss Monica can correct me. I think it was her mom though, in the arm. So he was shooting at an ex-girlfriend, and he ended up hitting the mom in the arm. He did this since he had been out of prison. Now I gotta do a little bit more research as to the status of that case and where it stands. But for right now, the police not even saying, "Oh, it was the grandma." Okay, thank you, Miss Mom. It was the grandma. He ended up hitting the grandma in the arm. So, um, like I said, I'm gonna try to find out the status of that case. But um, even though the police is not saying, they're not talking a whole lot about him and what they think and da 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 da, because it is an open investigation. Um, the family pretty much believes that he's responsible for Chanel's death. Okay. Let me see, do I have anything else I wanted to play for y'all? Hold on. I'm sure I do. They also did a candlelight visual for her last night. Let me pull something up. Y'all put any questions in the chat for me. Um, my computer moved slow. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Oh shit, it's already the top. Let's see. All right, let's watch this video and then we're gonna sort of kind of slowly move into. Like I said, I just want to give y'all the background on her case, to set it up for us to do that interview with Miss Monica's daughter, which is Jamal's cousin. And then we're gonna sort of kind of get into what happened with her son. Well, what we know happened to her son. His case is still, like I said, his case is still unsolved. His mother, Carla, lives in Philadelphia now. I heard she might have helped. She may have helped him come there, but I don't see her doing that. But I don't know. Okay, so Ms. Monica is saying that she heard that the mother, Carla, may have helped Jamal flee to Philadelphia, which we all know ain't good for her if she did. That's crazy. Um, Now, Miss Monica, I'm gonna ask you this, and I know the answer to it, but I want to ask it to you so that the chat can know the answer to it. So you said you heard, which you're not sure, but you heard that this mother helped him flee to Philadelphia, right? Now, is this the same mother? And y'all, like I say, when I interviewed Miss Monica's daughter, and I'm saying her daughter, I'm gonna let her tell y'all her name and everything. I'm not gonna say her name right now, but Miss Monica, is this the same? We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna get into the whole Jamal as a child and everything that happened with him as a child. But is this the same mother that at one time had dropped Jamal off to you and just left and was gone MIA for days and days and days and days, and you had to eventually call her to come and get him? Hey, Natasha, you good, baby? Happy Tuesday. This the same mother that at one point in time when he was growing up, and like I said, he would spend all his time at Miss Monica's house. The mom had dropped him off with Miss Monica, and she just left. She dropped him off. She left. She left with Miss Monica and was gone for days and days and days. Did not return or nothing until Miss Monica had to call her. Miss Monica had to call her to come and get him, and her and Miss Monica actually had a little tiff. Because Miss Monica called her to come and get her son. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. Hey Sonya, how you doing, sweetie? All right, if y'all got any more questions, just put them in the chat. I'm gonna play this video.
At least that was the plan. Chanel and her boyfriend, who lived with her dad.
I died early that summer.
Earlier this week, he learned Chanel's boyfriend was seen in Atlanta.
I didn't even know he was back, but she wasn't with him.
And the boyfriend never came home.
He acted strange.
Dawn read the last text he sent him.
Say, Bob, call me ASAP. Why she ain't been answering the phone? You know why she ain't answering the phone? She can't answer the phone. You killed her.
We are gonna get him.
A mom determined to find whoever killed her baby.
I'm pretty sure he fought back as hard as he could, but I believe he was outnumbered.
13-year-old Jamarian Crosby's body was found behind a townhome on Parkway Trail at the edge of Lithonia Park.
Take a good look at this surveillance video. Jamyron Crosby was walking with another male at 3 in the morning on September 13th. DeKalb County Police believe he has information that could help answer who shot and killed Jamyron.
That's who he was with earlier that day.
Jamyron is to the right of the screen. The other male you see in the red box is wearing a black hoodie, mask, and black pants. Jamyron's mom, Chanel Crosby, believes he's someone who knew her 13-year-old son.
I know who Jamyron hang with. I know exactly who he was. They have a history together.
Jamyron disappeared a short time later.
Coming up, he said he was going to get a job, work permit.
Crosby will never see his 14th birthday. A reminder not to take life for granted.
Last year, I didn't expect for us to be spending our last birthday together. I had smushed a cupcake in his face. Yeah. Hey, everything gonna be okay. I know Jamyron here in spirit. He got a lot of people behind him.
Earlier this week, he learned Chanel's boyfriend was seen in Atlanta.
I didn't even know he was back, but she wasn't with him.
And the boyfriend never came home.
He acting strange.
Dawn read the last text he sent him.
Say, Pop, tell Chanel, call me ASAP. Why she ain't been answering the phone? You know why she ain't answering the phone? She can't answer the phone. You killed her.
A chilling moment in the interview.
Some people way up in Lithonia even sent me a message, talk to me, and they said that he shot her.
Within 10 minutes after Dawn said that, just as we were about to interview Chanel's cousin.
They found my daughter.
They found her?
Chanel's body found 9 miles away from her home in the backseat of an abandoned car. Tonight, Atlanta police have not publicly identified a suspect. I did ask them if Chanel's boyfriend has been cooperating, and they would not comment on the investigation.
Cody, if the story couldn't get any more heartbreaking, you've interviewed Chanel several times yourself after her oldest son was killed.
Yeah, actually met Chanel when her oldest son was killed up in Lithonia, DeKalb County in September of 2022. This is a picture of the two of them. And Chanel and I spoke a lot as I helped her keep her son's case in the public to help catch his killers. In fact, this picture, it's just heartbreaking. It's of the two of them. Chanel never got the chance to go to prom, so Jamarian invited her to his school dance so she could finally go to a prom. But tonight, again, her investigation still underway to find out what exactly happened to her in the West End. Cody Alcor, 11 Alive News.
Man, we back with another crazy story out of Atlanta, Georgia, about this woman going missing, but ultimately was found deceased at a mortar station inside of a car. This is another crazy situation because 2 years ago, her 13-year-old son was found dead. Some townhouses in some woods. And now she ultimately lose her life in the midst of still trying to find the killers that killed her son. This another crazy situation because you never know what hand life is gonna deal you. And even though we got faith and you believe everything gonna go out when you raise your kids and see your grandkids, unfortunately, don't none of us know that. Don't none of us know that if we gonna live to see tomorrow. That's why today is so important in what we do in our life and how we spend time with our family members. Because you never know when that day is gonna be over with. This is a sick world with sick people in it that don't care about the people who love you, don't care about the people who gonna miss you. Now, they said she was last seen with a boyfriend. He was the last one that was with her. And they both stayed with her father. And he takes the father trying to cover it up. Like, you get to see this over and over again about people committing these type of crimes and then trying to cover it up. And her boyfriend already knew what she was going through, still trying to find the killer or the killers of her 13-year-old son. Now, it's been 2 years since the demise of her son, and she still ain't found justice. So now, she ain't gonna even live to see that. Nobody be convicted of her son's murder, which is another crazy situation because as a mother, you're supposed to protect your child. But when that's taken from you, every day you go to sleep and wake up, all you thinking about is justice for your children or justice for your family member. But you would never think that as you fighting justice and all the pain you done went through, that the person that is close to you will take your life. But this the world we living in. We living amongst the most evilest days. And it's only gonna get worse because we in our last days. And they said the suspect is her boyfriend who lived with her, who slept in the same bed as her, who shared the pain, who know that she was still fighting for her 13-year-old sons, who murderers was never caught. And now 2 years later, she lose her life. This is an unfortunate situation, but we in our last days. And we're going to continue to see these type of crimes and these type of stories. But I know it hurt the family for somebody that you open up their door and that you know in the family that supposedly took the life of a family member. But like I said, people don't care about your pain and what you're going through and what you went through. We in some selfish days where people only think about themselves and running off crazy emotions. But we want to send prayers to the family of the deceased and may she rest in peace. But this life we live is dangerous. Most of us get up, think these days old or something. Everybody go to sleep thinking that they guaranteed to get up to see another day. But it's not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. You never know when your last day on this earth gonna be. And at this time, we're around people who don't give a damn about your life, your family members, what you done did for them. That's what hurts so much. When you help people, when you save them, when you do so much for other people, and they don't blink twice or think twice when it's time to take your life. No matter what you're going through, how many family members you got that love you, they don't mind taking your life. And it don't matter what it is. It's easier just to say walk away. But in a lot of times we see that it's no walking away. Most of the time, one person got to die before it's over with. But this the days we in, and we're gonna continue to see these type of stories. It's just sad to continue to see these type of stories on a day-to-day basis. And we in a time right now where people don't give a damn. People running off emotions. They lose sense and blank out during these type of crimes and commit these type of crimes and run away. So now, if it is the boyfriend, he knew she was already dealing with the death of her son. That's why I say the people you can lay next to that know all your deepest fears and your deepest thoughts, they'll kill you and take you out and don't care or think twice about it. But this the days we in. We in our last days. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. Woman found murdered 2 years after her son was murdered. But we hope justice will be served. And justice be served for her son. But we in our last days. And like I said, we just want to send prayers out to her family and everybody, you know, that she left behind. And we hope justice is served for the family and for her son. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. We're in our last days. We're going to continue to see these type of crimes and these type of crazy, crazy stories. They don't make.
Hey, Duchess, Sonya. And you know, it's funny that you say that because I'm gonna just say this, and like I said, we're gonna get more deep into, you know, a lot. We're gonna get into a lot when we interview the Miss Monica's daughter. But you're not the only someone that feels that way. I'm gonna just say that you're not the only somebody that feels that way. And it kind of hit me when you put that in there, you know, because I had a conversation yesterday with you know, someone, and you're not the only someone that feels that way.
Make no sense, but this is the world we living in nowadays. This is just the hand we all dealt. You never know when somebody gonna snap. You never know what somebody really gonna do you when they back against the wall or they feel like they can no longer be with you or whatever the case is. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. We want to send prayers to the family. I want y'all to like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this crazy story. And we out.
All right, y'all. I want you. One of my mods, I forgot to tell you. Please put his channel's link. I actually like his commentary on that video. The name of the channel is My World. My in all capital letters world times 6. The time sign is 6. My world times 6. So if I can get a moderator to find that link and put it in the chat in the chat, I would appreciate it. Y'all go over there and check them out. If you like them, subscribe. You know, hit the like button on this video. You can even give it another view. But his channel name is My World times 6. All right. So, like I say, it's not a whole lot we can say as far as the police investigation into her being unalive, but we're gonna get a lot of background. We're gonna get a lot of background, and we're also gonna get a little information about the text messages and things that Jamal has been sending to family members. Okay, and we're gonna get into that when we do the interview. Like I said, I want to give y'all a date on when the interview is gonna be. I know it's gonna be soon, maybe this week, maybe the beginning of next week, but they are, like last night they had the candlelight visual. I'm sure the family is, busy with a lot of stuff right now. I will let y'all know as soon as I know when that interview is gonna take place, and I'll also go ahead and schedule it so y'all can know when it's gonna take place. He even said, "Do they know who the car belongs to?" They're not saying. The police not saying. In fact, they said I heard it said that it was an abandoned car. It was an abandoned car. So I don't know. I don't know if it was her car, his car. The news reports are not saying whose car it is right now. Anyway, let me see. Now we're gonna talk a little bit about. We're not living in the last days. We live first. We're gonna talk about the death of her son, which like I said, happened in 2022, September 2022, and it hit the news big too as well. Um, hey, Miss Ann, good to see you, Miss Ann. All right, let me try to pull up
John
what I
Wilson
have.
says he last saw his daughter
Hold on.
on Saturday, July 13th.
Well, him and Chanel went up
All right,
to
y'all, give me a
Macon,
second. Let me pull it up.
Georgia.
Friend who lived with her
Now my thing is, when I was looking at the stuff, you can't find it. All right, let me do it right quick, y'all. Give me a second. I want to make sure his link get dropped in the chat. Y'all, give me a second. Give me a second. Uh, let's see. All right, I'm about to drop it. I was looking too, but couldn't find. Okay, I got you. I ain't even hold on. All right, Mons. There you go. Y'all pull it so y'all can drop it again before we get off. Okay, that's it right there, y'all. Y'all go over there and check them out. Now we're gonna pull a video. We're gonna go back 2 years and pull a video or a couple of videos about her son's passing. And mind you, I got to say again that her son's death is still uh, unsolved. Crime Story Echoes. Mom, see if you can find that channel. If not, I'll drop it while I play this video. Crime Story Echoes is the name of the content creator we're about to listen to next, and this one is talking about the death of her son. I guess his name is Jamarian. I didn't know how to pronounce it. It's Jamarian Crosby. Like I say, it's some people that speculate, honestly, that he may have had something to do with his death too. Not just know this is alleged. I guess there's no evidence. I don't know, since the case is still unsolved. Sometimes, a lot of times, the people know more than the cops. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Thank you, E. Brooks. Y'all go check this channel out too as well. We about to listen to the video in just a second.
This is the story of Jamarian Crosby. He left his house September 17th of 2022, and they found him deceased in woods behind a townhome, a complex. He was 13 years old. With that, let's get into it. Hey, welcome to my channel. This is one of those senseless crimes. I just couldn't believe what I was reading. This started on September 17th, 2022. A 13-year-old boy found dead in wooded area behind homes in Lithonia, Georgia. Jamarian Crosby was his name, 13 years old. Disappeared early Saturday, September 17th, 2020.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit.
September 19th, 2022, 2 days after he was reported missing. And I heard he was last seen at 2 or 3 a.m. leaving his apartment with friends. Police officers were called.
Y'all hear echo? E-books, you hear echo? Let me mute my on my end.
Around 4:20 p.m. to this 2600 block of Parkway Trail, and what they find is absolutely.
All right, y'all tell me if it gets better. Let me see something else. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna mute while I play the video, so y'all tell me if it gets better. Let me know when I start back playing.
No word for discovering the body of a male juvenile in the woodline. And with that, let's get into the story of this young man who lost his life.
That's right, Russ and Courtney. That boy's name, Jamarian Crosby. He was just in the 8th grade. His mom says he was about to start playing football, but she says he will never get the chance to play a game.
He was a good kid.
Chanel Crosby says her son Myron was her little helper.
He my helper. He helped me with my little daughter and also my youngest son.
She says he was full of love.
He was a real person. All he wanted was real around him. Real love, wanted to be loved by his family.
Crosby says her son wanted to take care of her when he grew up.
When he get older, he was going to take care of me.
But that will never happen. Crosby tells Fox 5 her 13-year-old son's body was found at Lithonia Park Monday afternoon behind this subdivision.
He was last seen with his friends.
Crosby says she last saw Jamiron early Saturday morning. She says he left home around 2 a.m.
He never returned back home when he left from with his friend.
DeKalb County Police say they found a boy's body in these woods here in the park.
There's no reason why somebody would want to hurt him.
Police are not releasing the details of how he died. Crosby says Jamiron had just joined ATL Elite Football. She was even carrying his uniform.
He was only there 2 days. He didn't even get a chance to play a game.
Now, Crosby says her son is in a better place, and she says he'll never have to worry about hate or fear again. DeKalb County Police are investigating how he died. In DeKalb County, Christopher King, Fox 5 News.
This is sad. This part right here. Chantel said she didn't finish school, so she never went to a dance, and she didn't walk at graduation either. She wanted it to be different for her son. I went to everything, his dances, anything. I donated to the school, went to speak to the kids at the school, gave cakes to the school, she said. She said Jamiron was making straight A's at the DeKalb Alternative School and just joined the football team. I wanted him to know how important education was. Education was everything, and it meant so much to teach him, she said. Jamiron's family told police he was last seen around 2 a.m. Saturday when he left home with some new friends. As of today, I think 46 minutes ago, there is a person of interest. Jamiron's family told police he was always outgoing, courageous, and talented. He was a good person to be around. I don't understand why anyone would want to hurt him, she said. His mom wants to know what happened to her little boy. My problem, and unfortunately at this point in time, we cannot go back in time and take this back, but what was a 13-year-old boy leaving an apartment complex, his home, at 2 a.m.?
Now, for some reason, and I haven't seen this video, y'all. I'm watching it with y'all real time. She's basically saying what I was thinking, and I'm gonna just be honest. I wonder too. Why was a 13-year-old? Why was a 13-year-old able to leave home at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning? You know, we don't know the situation. We don't know if she knew at the time that he left the home that he was leaving the home. We don't know. We don't know if she knew he was leaving, but it is a question to ask though. You know, why is a 13-year-old leaving? You know, his home at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. Like I say, we don't know if she knew he was leaving until after he left. We just don't know. You know, unless one of these clips that I played with her being interviewed, unless she says that she knew, then we just won't know. We just won't know. But that's crazy to me though, for real. You know, whether it was with a friend or not. I know, my kids at 13 years old couldn't leave my house at 2 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't give a damn what the reason was, but like I said, we just don't know, y'all. And unfortunately, at this time, it doesn't even matter. Uh, you know, whether he left the house at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning or not, he still did not deserve to be unalived. And I think it's pretty sad that they still don't know what happened to him. They got this video with him walking with someone. I don't know if that person has been identified. I think I saw a video though. I may have it of the person being identified. My thing is, if this person, and I got to look through these videos, y'all got so much, but if the person that he was seen leaving his home with at 2 in the morning has been identified, I'm trying to still understand why that person has not been able to tell what happened to him. That's true, Miss Lynn. Absolutely. I agree. I totally agree. All right, let's continue this.
In the morning with new friends. This That part bothers me, and I know that we can't change that because now it is unfortunately too late. But he seems like he was a good kid and he loved his mom. And yeah, very just another senseless crime. This kind of reminds me of Adam Dodell. Let's jump over and check out this person of interest, and hopefully by the time this video drops, he will be in custody. Before we get into the person of interest, let's go ahead and listen to a few of his relatives and the poor woman that actually found him.
What did is y'all wrong. I said, wait a minute, that look like somebody laying there. He was missing since Saturday. We went out looking for him. Me and his auntie right here, we was out searching for like 6 hours.
About 25 of us. Looking at the park, went different parts, high school. This didn't deserve it. What happened to him? He didn't. He's a sweet child.
Jamarian's family and classmates anxious for answers.
I never seen nobody laying in the woods like that.
His mother absolutely breaks my heart just listening to what she just said about the way that they found her son.
Hey, Silas,
Makes them believe that it was somebody
girl.
that they felt bad for what they did and that they knew him. Just how senseless. DeKalb County, Georgia, asking for assistance in locating a person of interest in the death of a 13-year-old last week. Police have not offered a name of the individual they are searching, but confirmed his picture with 11 Live. They are asking anyone with information to contact them. And here is the picture of the boy that was supposedly with.
So they got a picture, and I can guarantee you, if they got this picture here, they got an identification of who this young man is. Now, my question is, and like I said, y'all, I'm still researching. So my question is, if they got the identity of this young man and knows that he's the one that left that Jamarian left home with, and Ms. Monica, I don't know if you know anything too much about this case, but if they know who this young man is, and this he hadn't said anything about what happened, I'm just curious, and I'm gonna do my research, y'all, when we come back on this, and we will be back on this, and see if there's a statement or anything out there from him.
Marin Crosby or
Hey Tanya, I'm sorry I've been sick with COVID, but on a girl, I've been looking for you in the daytime with a flashlight. I knew something was up. I hope you feeling better, girl. You take care of yourself, baby. We're gonna be praying for you and that thing now, baby, because oh my gosh. It's good to see you. I'm glad you dropped in and let us know. Because I sure been looking for you. I said, Lord, where is Tanya? Yes. You take care of yourself, honey. Miss Monica said I don't, but I have to ask my daughter and son. Okay. All right, Miss Monica. I'm pretty sure we'll talk about that too as well when we do the interview. I'm just basically trying to give a little background and basically come up with some questions I know I want to ask your daughter when we do the interview. So it's just weird to me. Okay, girl. It's just weird to me that that this person that he left home with and they still don't know what happened to him. That's weird.
What happened. He doesn't look a day over 15. I mean, and if he is the one that did murder this a 13-year-old boy, I hope they try him as an adult. As I was wrapping up this video, I kind of thought, let me wait one more day. It was getting late just to see if they found this kid that they wanted to question in the death of Jamarian Crosby. So they're still asking the public for help identifying a male they think could be connected to the murder of 13-year-old Jamarian Crosby. Officers said they only want to find him for questioning. And Chanel Crosby, Jamarian's mom, has a message for this person of interest. She says she believes the person in the picture was one of the last people to see her son. She says she knows who he is. And she has this message. You can't hide forever. No matter if it's 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you are wanted for questioning. You have to just turn yourself in, Crosby said. This is a kid. Somebody has to be hiding him. Somebody knows something. Speak up, guys, and do the right thing. If you know something, say something. This 13-year-old boy, Jamarian Crosby, needs a justice, and his mother needs, I don't know what to say that his mom needs. I can't imagine what she's going through, but her son needs justice. And with that, guys, it is a wrap. Everyone keep your babies safe and stay vigilant. I am out.
Okay, good video, good video. That's it. So, Miss Marjorie, thank you for supporting the channel, sweetie. I appreciate it. Miss Marjorie said, does it seem like this family is being targeted? I can't say for sure, Miss Marjorie, but being as though, because now, and another thing I got to look into, and I don't know how much Miss Marjorie knows. Another thing I found out that I didn't touch on because I'm still researching is the fact that she also had a brother. Chanel is who I'm speaking about. Chanel not only lost her son in 2022, she also, after losing her son, lost a brother to gun violence as well. So I'm researching to try to tie all this in together. Miss Margie, girl, I don't know. He reaches out when he needs to help, when he needs help. Except he texted one of my sons to come hang out, and he said he didn't respond. Yeah, I don't know what makes him think that, and my thing is like it's crazy, y'all. When we get into the whole interview with Miss Monica, wonderful, strong daughter, who I told Miss Monica, I said I'm sort of kind of weary, about this interview, because I don't want your daughter, to be in any danger. I don't want anything to happen, as far as this guy, because like I say, he is a relative. Um, of her children. I just don't want anything, bad to happen. Miss Monica's daughter is adamant about speaking out. She wants to speak out. She wants to get information out. She wants to do all that she can as far as, helping the police and everything to put out there. And basically, see, this is the thing, like when you're not guilty, it's the same thing I said in the case with the young man that we covered, and we're gonna do an update on him as well. The dancer, I can't remember his name. Y'all forgive me, but y'all know who I'm speaking about. Those that watch, and his partner. Something happens to your partner, and instead of you, being around helping the family, helping the police, try to figure out what happened, you run. So, okay, what you running for? If this is your partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or whatever, and something happened to them and you had nothing to do with it, why would you run? Like, why would you run? Why would you not even help? Because in both of these situations, the person went missing. Jamarian went missing. He was missing for days. Chanel went missing. She was missing for days. And also with the young man who covered the, damn, I wish I, Contraria. Is it? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Missing for days, and you got these people that the people that assume that's assumed to have seen them. One of the last people that seen, they run. They don't talk to the police. They don't talk to the family. They run. And in the case of Jamal, Jamal just texting family members like, this woman ain't came up deceased. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit don't make sense. And when you are accused because you're doing this, you acting weird, then you want to plead your innocence. But off the real, if a person comes up missing that you're known to have been the last person that person was with, why in the fuck would you not help in trying to find out what happened to the person? Unless you have something to do with it. Now let me see if I got anything else I want to show y'all. The last thing I'm gonna show y'all is the little news clip that I got because like I said last night, they did a candlelight visual for Chanel. Let me see if there's anything else I want y'all to watch as far as
Wilson
videos.
says he last saw his daughter on Saturday.
It just doesn't make sense, Ms. Monica.
Of
And
a
then
plan.
you know that they found her body, but yet you texting your family members like they're not wondering what in the hell, where are you? What happened to this young lady? Because she left with you. She left with you. So if you texting family members talking about hanging out like this shit ain't going on. It's weird. Um, Let me play this surveillance video right quick and see what it's hitting on. Now this is the surveillance video they have of Jamarian with the friend that he left home with, y'all.
Tonight, in the killing of a DeKalb County teenager, Jamyron Crosby's body was found in the woods of a Lithonia park with a gunshot wound. Now, police have released a video of a man who was walking with Crosby the night he was killed.
Well, Fox 5's Christopher King spoke with Crosby's mother tonight about the investigation.
Right now, DeKalb County police are looking for a guy who may know what happened the night Jamyron Crosby was killed. And Jamyron's mom has one message for the person responsible for her son's murder: turn yourself in. Take a good look at this.
Okay, Tanya, let me tell you what the connection is. So, Chanel Crosby, who was the young lady that was unalived, she used to date one of Miss Monica's sons in high school, years and years and years ago, in high school. All right. They don't, as a recent, they didn't have, any type of relationship, but he dated her back in high school. Fast forward to the present, Miss Monica has her children, her older children, have a cousin named Jamal. Jamal presently was dating Chanel. Now, Jamal is, like I said, Miss Monica's oldest children's cousin, and he spent a lot of time at Miss Monica's house as a child, growing up. She helped, raise him and things of that nature, and he would spend days and days at a time at her house. All right. So not only is he connected to Chanel, he's also connected to Miss Monica's children. He's their cousin. And he's been texting two of her children since all of this popped out, since she went missing, since they found her, and things of that nature. But he's not showing up. Police are looking for him. Family is looking for him. And according to Miss Monica, she heard, allegedly, that his mom, who lives in Philadelphia, helped him flee to Philadelphia. Okay. Now, I'm going to continue this video of the surveillance of her son the night he went missing.
Surveillance video. Jamyron Crosby was walking with another male at 3 in the morning on September 13th. DeKalb County police believe he has information that could help answer who shot and killed Jamyron.
That's who he was with earlier that day.
Jamyron is to the right of the screen. The other male you see in the red box is wearing a black hoodie, mask, and black pants. Jamyron's mom, Chanel Crosby, believes he's someone who knew her 13-year-old son.
I know who Jamyron hang with. I know exactly who he was. They have a history together.
Jamyron
Now, another thing that seems weird to me, and I don't know if y'all can tell in this, and I'm gonna start it over. Well, another thing I noticed now, the ski mask. Did y'all notice that? Did y'all notice that they had on ski masks? That's weird to me. But let's listen.
Teenager, Jamyron Crosby's body was found in the woods of a Lithonia park with a gunshot wound. Now, police have released a video of a man who was walking with Crosby the night he was killed.
Well, Fox 5's Christopher King spoke with Crosby's mother tonight about the investigation.
Right now, DeKalb County police are looking for a guy who may know what happened the night Jamyron Crosby was killed. And Jamyron's mom has one message for the person responsible for her son's murder: turn yourself in. Take a good look at this surveillance video. Jamyron Crosby was walking with another male at 3 in the morning on September 13th. DeKalb County police believe he has information that could help answer who shot and killed Jamyron.
That's who he was with earlier that day.
Jamyron is to the right of the screen. The other male you see in the red box is wearing a black hoodie,
Can y'all see? I don't know, Tanya. You heard anything I just said? I just noticed my mic was on mute. Did y'all hear what I just said? I was talking with the damn mic on mute. But anyway, Miss Monica, can you see that little box to the left? How they got them in the little box? Can you tell that they got on ski masks? You know, I say I hate to point out the obvious, and I really do hate to point out certain things, but you know, in doing this content, I have to. Now we gotta think about it. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. This young man leaves home, and from the looks of this video, they're walking with ski. Like you gotta think about it. You know, when you think about somebody in a ski maze, you think of, you know, a crime that could be may have been committed. Why do you have on a ski mask? And both of them have on ski masks. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not saying for sure that he left home that type of morning. No, when I went out to see, it was me. You know what I'm saying? I don't yeah, I was just talking and I was on mute, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. I was explaining to Miss Tanya something, but I want to know if y'all see what I'm trying to show y'all in this photo with them both having on ski masks. So what I was saying to what Miss Tanya said, oh, I see. Wow. And her 13-year-old was unalived 2 years ago. So sad. Do you think the same person might have unalived them both? My prayers for all. So very sad. Well, Miss Tanya, there's I will say that there's speculation. I will say that people have their thoughts and opinions and their feelings. I will say that, you know, they think that a lot of people think that he may have had something to do with this, her son being unalive, but there's no, as far as I know, evidence, right? Like I said, I'm still researching. I'm still researching what happened to her brother, and I'm still researching what happened with this kid that they identified as the one that left home with him, right? Or is seen with him in his video. Because my thing is, I don't understand. I just don't understand how they know who the kid is that he was with. They've identified him. If anything, he should be able to tell them something about what happened that night. And it's been 2 years. You know, it's been 2 years since this happened. And like I say, I'm still doing my research as to the where the investigation stands today. But what I will say is that it's still unsolved. Miss Monica don't really know the son. She didn't know the son because, like I say, her son dated Chanel back in high school. She didn't have kids then. And Jamal, the cousin that was dating Chanel, you know, it's recent that they were dating, but Miss Monica really don't know her kids like that, you know. So yeah. All right, let's listen to some more of this video.
Pants. Jamiron's mom, Chanel Crosby, believes he's someone who knew her 13-year-old son.
I know who Jamiron hang with. I know exactly who he was. They have a history together.
Jamiron disappeared a short time later. The 8th grader's body was found in the woods in a subdivision right near Parkway Trail in Lithonia.
There's no reason why something so senseless. If Jamiron was your friend and y'all were just together, why? What happened?
Now Crosby is asking him to come forward.
Just turn yourself in and go ahead and give your story.
Fox 5 tried to contact the DeKalb County Police. We want to know if that person in the video is a suspect or a person of interest. We are waiting for an answer. In the meantime, contact the DeKalb County Police if you have any information on who he is or information on the murder. In DeKalb County, Christopher King, Fox 5.
Yeah, Miss Margie. Two cousins dated her. Like I say, Miss Monica's son dated her back in So yeah, two cousins dated her. This Miss Monica's son dated him back in high school. And Jamal, who is her son's cousin, he dated her in present day. Right. But the mom just said she knew the boy. Yeah, she knows who the young man is. That's why I'm saying, like, yeah, was she dating her alleged unalive at that time? They were dating, but rumors are speculate. Well, I will say rumors are that she had planned on breaking up with him, and that the trip that police are saying they took together when she came up missing, it wasn't actually a trip. It was him kidnapping her. The whole time she was missing for those days, after the last conversation she had via text with her dad, when she was no longer being heard from, the family was worried because it was being said that he kidnapped her. It wasn't like a trip that they had planned or a trip that she, voluntarily went on. People are saying that he kidnapped her, took her wherever he took her. He came back and she ended up unalive. Yeah, and her brother was unalive too as well, Miss Tanya. And I'm looking into that. So when we come back, we could talk more about that too as well. Yeah, she lost her son, and then she lost her brother, and then she lost her life. Yeah, they was living together at the dad's house. They left the dad's house. They left the dad's house, and I don't know who told the dad that they were going to make it. I don't know if the dad thought. I don't know. All I know they lived with the dad. They left the dad's house. He was in communication with Chanel while she was gone, up until what, the 14th or the 15th that night. There was no more communications, and he texted the dad and was like, "Tell Chanel to call me ASAP. She's not answering. Why she's not answering my calls?" You know. So that kind of alarmed the dad. And like I say, when he came back, nobody even knew he was back. You know, nobody knew he was back. He did not return to the dad's house where he was living. He did not return. And he was texting family members, aka Miss Monica's children, as if nothing had happened to her. Yeah, Tanya, you know how sometimes when a family experiences a lot of death, people tend to say the family has a curse on them and things of that nature. I don't know if I necessarily believe that. I do know that when there's family and it's a huge family and deaths, they have multiple deaths, year after year after year. I don't know if I see it as a curse or just life. You know what I'm saying? Like the circle of life in these people times, or when they fall. But yeah, this family has experienced a lot. How long were they dating? Not for sure. Cause see, I do know they've been dating since he's been out of prison. But like I told y'all, there's a discrepancy of how long he's been out of prison, right? And like I say, when we talk to the Miss Monica's daughter, we're gonna get more. We're gonna get more specifics because she knows a lot. She knows a lot. So he said, I don't believe that. It's just unfortunate. Yes, like true. Yeah, I listen. When I just don't. I can't. Me. I just tend to not want to believe in evil. Like I don't want to believe that. Okay, so a family, experiences a death this year, a death, that next year, or 2 or 3 deaths in 1 year. I don't like to look at it as a curse. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's a circle of life, and I feel like, these people times, their time on earth was up, and it just so happens to be in the same family. Now, and the thing about it is, like, when it's tragic, such as gun violence and things of that nature, and unnecessary, such as these deaths. Because let's be clear, when somebody picks up a gun and chooses to take someone's life, it's just bad. It's tragic, and it becomes too much. Sonia said, so it's possible the two in the ski mask may have been her brother back then, and the alleged unalive present day and her son. wait a minute, Miss Sonya. Hold on, let me break this down. So you saying so it's possible the two in the ski mask may have been her brother back then? No, no, no. The two people in the ski mask is her son and his friend. The two people that I showed you, the image of the two people in the ski mask is her son and his friend. Her brother was unalived after this happened. Now, I don't know if there's a connection. Like I say, I'm still researching, and like I said, when we talked to Miss Monica's daughter, a lot of stuff that I know, but I don't want to speak on. I just want her to tell. I want her to tell it. Um, a lot of stuff may make sense or it may not make sense. I don't know. Now, do I think that all these three unalivings are related or connected? I can't say right now. I do think it's I will say I do think it's tragic and it's too much. That dad when I listen to him speak and I look at him at that news conference, it's just and you look, you gotta remember too that Chanel left. She had 4 kids. Jamarian, I don't know why I can't keep his name on my brain, but he was her oldest. He was 13 when he passed away. But she had 3 younger kids that is now, don't have a mom. They don't have a mom. And yeah, it's bad. But let me see if I got anything else because I did plan on this being short. I wanted to get I'm sure they interviewed the friend extensively. Yes, but the thing about it, let me tell you, I don't understand. Like, I'm pretty sure they interviewed this young man. So why are there not any answers that I've seen so far? But I will say I'm still researching. It's a lot. And since this landed on me, I've been looking at videos and videos and videos and reading news articles. And I'm just trying to find something as to why her son's case has not been solved. Now, as far as this case with her, to me, honestly, it's pretty much cut and dry. Even though you gotta let the system and the process, right? You got process. But if you could just look at what we know now, we do know that this young man Jamal had something to do with her unaliving. But with the son, it's like I'm just not understanding why this case after 2 years, and you have a whole person that was last seen with this young man. Why is this case still unsolved? Like, why is it still not? They don't know what happened to him. Sonya said, "Oh, I thought the caption said the surveillance could determine her son's alleged unalive." Yeah, because the friend might be the friend who is this guy right here. Let me pull up. I just so happen to still have him on this screen. Hold on. Yeah, the person, the two people in the shot is the victim and his friend. And to be honest, his friend could be the person that unalived him because he was last seen with him. Truth, are you gonna cover this? I am, Miss Margie. Yes, I am. That's next up. I'm gonna alternate. I'm gonna cover this case, that case, this case, that. I'm gonna alternate the two. Okay. Yep, I sure am, Miss Margie. All right, let me show y'all. This is the friend. This is the friend that they say that was with him in that footage, and he could very well be, the person that unalived him, because he's the last person that he's seen with. And even if he's not the person that did it, he should know something. He should know something. So I don't know. Like I said, hold on 1 second. I'm coming, y'all. Give me a second. I see your question. I see you, Miss Monica, in the chat. Give me a second. Okay, let's see. Miss Monica says, I can tell everyone in the chat is I can tell everyone in the chat is I told my children to stay away from him, period. Ignore him. And he hasn't reached out since it hit the news. Okay, so hold on. So basically what Miss Monica is saying is Jamal was texting her kids before her body was found, before it hit the news, before her body was now he was reaching out when she was missing. Like in the days that she was missing and they were looking for her, he was reaching out to her kids. But once it hit the news that her body was found, he stopped reaching out. Have they captured Jamal or questioned him? When they do, we all might be surprised. No, they're looking for him. As far as I know, as far as right before I came on live, because I looked for anything in the news that says that they had, contacted him, and I didn't see anything. So as far as I know, he's still on the run. Miss Monica probably could know better. That is unless he calls and the police can track him down by his calls. Well, they do have some tracking so far. And like I said, when we talk to the daughter, y'all will get a better understanding of that. That's strange if he's not. No, he couldn't have been because Miss Monica stated earlier that she was told, or the family was told that allegedly he skipped town and went to Philadelphia. Tanya said that is understandable, Monica, unless he calls and the police control. Okay, that's strange if he is not in custody. What would make him? I got to be prepared for that case. It got me in my feelings, and they are over the place. Barely slept last night. Wow. Yeah, that case is a lot too as well, Miss Marge. We're gonna talk about that. I'm trying to figure out because I do want to alternate the two cases, right? So once I know when that interview is gonna be, um, unless I get something new between now and tomorrow morning, as far as this case, I'm going to cover the Massey case tomorrow, and then we'll get back into this case when I know when that interview is going to be. Because, like I said, and then too with my research, I might find some stuff that I want to talk to y'all about. So I just know that we're gonna alternate the two cases. Just know that we're gonna cover both cases at one time. Hey, Room Shaker, good to see you, boo. We're gonna alternate the two cases. I'm sure I thought you had a mod stick. Hold on. Oh, that's your new channel. I forgot about that. Hold on. Okay. All right. So, any more questions? Let me see. Do I have anything else? Give me a second, y'all. I want to see if I want to show y'all anything else before I show y'all this footage on the candlelight visual. Give me a second. What'd you say, Sonya? Is the boy that was with the son related to the
Making joy.
And
You say
That
it's
was the
son
police.
is a boy that was with
Earlier
the
this
son related to the alleged unaliver. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know. Truth, when you go live, can it be early? Because I have so many questions. Yeah, I mean, Margie, yeah, sure. You mean earlier than 10? How early you talking about? How early you talking about? Um, 10? Okay, I got you. Got it found. We will set up. All of these videos are the same thing. Um, I may play these videos about Jamarian when we come back to. And I'll just put them all in a playlist. Oh, this is one. This is one. This is one. I'm glad I went back and looked. Miss Tanya said my grandson is watching. His birthday is today. He said all kids that age wear masks like that. Oh, he is 12. I was like, for what? He said, oh, okay, Miss Tanya. Tell grandbaby we said happy birthday and tell him thank you for that information. Tell him, we all over him. But tell him, yeah, thank you for that information. Okay. And tell him happy, 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 happy birthday. Oh gosh. Okay. Also tell him the dangers of hanging out with people you don't know, honey. Because this story is sad. I don't understand how I got to that point. I'm triggered. Oh, Miss Margie. Yeah, I get it. I understand. I get it, Miss Margie. It's bad. Like that case, these two cases back to back to me. I don't know if y'all could tell. And it may sound like my energy is low or something like that. It's just that these cases really be a lot. And these two cases back to back, as far as this case and that Massey case, it's a lot. And it's just so discouraging. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. Yes, tell the baby we say happy birthday. What is it, 23rd, baby? He fall right in line with my grandbaby saying it. Right in line, right in line. He said, thank you. I don't get it either. Yeah, so I forgot about this one, y'all. I do want to listen to this one. I do want to listen to this one.
He was just laying there when we walked through.
Now, if I have a mod that can find this channel, its channel name is Young Black Lives Honored. Young Black Lives Honored. HONORED. Can you find this channel and please? I usually try to subscribe to all the channels when I use their content. Um, put the link in the chat for me so y'all can go over and check it out. Miss Monica say Margie after he shot his other. Okay, so Miss Monica is speaking about Jamal. She said Miss Margie after he shot his other girlfriend's grandma, he should have been locked up and kept. He had recently got out after serving 10 years. You know, so basically, when he served those 10 years in prison for stealing those cop guns, he wasn't out that long, and he ended up shooting at a girlfriend and hitting her grandmother. Thank you, E. Brooks. Y'all go check out Young Black Lives Honored. Okay, check out the channel, see what you think. We're gonna listen to this video, and the title of this video is Mother. And I'm gonna go to this channel because it seems like this person has a little series as far as this case is concerned. So I'm gonna go to this channel and watch some content. It's entitled Mother Received Threatening Calls and Messages, episode 63, part 1. 13-year-old Jamarian Crosby. So apparently the mom was receiving threatening phone calls and messages. Okay, so let's listen.
He was just laying there. When we walked through, I seen it, and I said, "Oh gosh, Lele, it's a body." I told my daughter it's a body. I said, "Look at that."
Welcome to Young Black Lives Honored. Be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a respectful comment below. On September 18th, 2022, as he hadn't been seen for a couple of hours after leaving home around 2 a.m. with new friends following a football game. That was the last time his mother, Chanel Crosby, saw him alive. Following a call in which the caller said that Jamarian was dead and where his body could be found, they formed a search party of about 25 persons and headed out to search multiple areas, including different parks and the high school, for at least 6 hours. The mother had also received messages threatening her son's life. The search party also distributed flyers to community members and those passing through. The following day, Virginia Montgomery...
Now, wait a minute. See, this is why I have to be listening to all these videos, that a lot of the stuff be redundant, but then, too, they may have some stuff in the video that's not in other videos. Now, this is my first time hearing about her receiving a call. I'm going to back it up. Let me start it over. So in this video, this woman is saying apparently that the mom, Jamarian's mom, Chanel, who's now, deceased, she had received a call about where her son was and where his body was. And then she also had received threatening phone calls. Like I say, this video right here is the first I've heard of that. Let's listen.
He was just laying there. When we walked through, I seen it, and I said, "Oh gosh, Lele, it's a body." I told my daughter it's a body. I said, "Look at that."
Welcome to Young Black Lives Honored. Be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a respectful comment below. On September 18th, 2022, Jamarian Crosby's family became worried as he hadn't been seen for a couple of hours after leaving home around 2 a.m. with new friends following a football game. That was the last time his mother, Chanel Crosby, saw him alive. Following a call in which the caller said that Jamarian was dead and where his body could be found, they formed a search party of about 25 persons and headed out to search multiple areas, including different parks and the high school, for at least 6 hours. The mother had also received messages threatening her son's life. The search party also distributed flyers to community members and those passing through. The following day, Virginia Montgomery was walking through Latonia Community Park with her daughter Lily on the way home from school. As they strolled, the mother noticed a blue tarp. It appeared to be a body, and Montgomery doubled back to make sure. The mother then ran and told a neighbor to call 911 because there was a lifeless body laying near the woodline.
He was just laying there. When we walked through, I seen it, and I said, "Oh gosh, Lele, it's a body." I told my daughter it's a body. I said, "Look at there. He's holding on a branch."
Virginia Montgomery had stumbled upon the body of 12-year-old Jamarian Crosby.
And I went to this neighbor house over here and told them, "Please call 911.
Law enforcement was called to the scene in the 2600 block of Parkway Trail around 4:20 p.m. and swiftly marked off the area with crime scene tape. DeKalb County detectives and a while later the medical examiner could be seen working along the woodline and into the woods behind the townhomes.
That's right, Russ and Courtney. That boy's name, Jamarian Crosby. He was just in the 8th grade. His mom says he was about to start playing football, but she says he will never get the chance to play a game.
He was a good kid.
Chanel Crosby says her son Jamiron was her little helper.
He my helper. He helped me with my little daughter and also my youngest son.
She says he was full of love.
He was a real person. All he wanted was real around him. Real love, wanted to be loved by his family.
Crosby says her son wanted to take care of her when he grew up.
When he get older, he was going to take care of me.
But that will never happen.
He was last seen with his friends.
Crosby says she last saw Jamiron early Saturday morning. She says he left home around 2 a.m.
Well, that answers the question of whether or not she knew he was leaving home at that time of night. That guy just said she saw him leave that time of night. She saw who he left with, and yeah, so the mom knew he was leaving the home at 2 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Heathen.
Hey, True.
Hey, baby. What's up?
Okay, with this video, now I got to bring up the timeline.
Okay.
I'm echoing.
I'm on mute. You got it.
Okay. So they said that the mother, Chanel, had received threatening messages in regards to her son. Was this before or after he had gone missing? See, a timeline is very important, especially in these crimes. Okay. And prayers out to everybody. Miss Monica, just keep your head up and prayers for your children and the families. Okay. Okay, Truth.
Hold on. Yeah, hopefully I'm not echoing.
Now
But yeah, that's a very good question, Corey. So your question was she receiving these threatening messages after or before he went missing? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, because they said that she had received threatening messages in regards to her son.
Mm-hmm.
And then she also received a phone call as to where to look for his body.
Right, but the thing about that whole phone call ordeal, they're not the ones that found his body. It was this young lady and her daughter who was walking home from school. So what's that about? If you received a phone call telling you where your baby was, unless the location that the person gave over the phone was not true, why are they not the ones that found him? Why did somebody else find him?
Right.
You know? So I don't know. But all right, you can stay up, right? Come correct?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna continue to play this video, y'all. And we're gonna listen. You can stop me at any point if you want to.
Okay.
From with his friend. There's no reason why somebody would want to hurt him. Why would they be texting me or be mad at me? My son was just a kid. Love your people, period, because tomorrow not promised, and I just want everybody to know that this could be anybody. This is me. And I never know that I'd be standing right here speaking about my son.
Chanel told media sources that her son was an A student at DeKalb Alternative School. She went on to say that he had recently joined ATL Elite Football. The family had actually searched an opposite area of the park after receiving the tip the previous day. The grieving mother recalled the special bond they shared. He had even taken his mom to his 5th grade prom.
She was even carrying his uniform.
He was only there 2 days. He didn't even get a chance to play a game.
Now, Crosby says her son is in a better place, and she says he'll never have to worry about hate or fear again.
His mom told me she wants everyone to know who her son was. In 5th grade, Chanel Crosby says her son, Jamiron, invited her to his school dance.
I never wore prom dress until I went with him. never wore a prom dress until I went with him.
Chanel Crosby says she didn't finish school, so she never went to a dance and didn't walk at graduation. She wanted it to be different for her son.
Yeah, I went to everything, his dances, anything. I donated to the school, went to speak to the kids at the school. Yeah, he's senseless. He was only 13. He don't know, too much or what he getting himself into.
She says people who loved her son have been telling her all day how sorry they are that he's gone. His 3rd and 1st grade teachers called to tell her what they remembered about him.
Me and them teachers, a lot of teachers, it was hard work with Jamiron, but I was going to always push him to make sure he got better out of work.
The 8th grader's grandmother, Sunny Broughton, told the media her grandson had recently moved to the area from Atlanta and had made questionable friends.
He lived in Lithonia. They recently moved to Lithonia. They asked him from Atlanta. And once he got out here, he started hanging with a little group of guys. Stated that they left out on Saturday, but he never returned. So on Sunday, we went looking because he's not a runaway child. He don't have a reason to run away.
Or did he? Was Crosby running from someone after him? A disturbing phone call to the family may be a key piece of evidence DeKalb police used to solving this case.
Somebody knows something because they know the call and stated that he was dead. They didn't say shot, they said dead.
Initially, DeKalb police did not reveal if they considered the case a homicide. Jamiron's family members asserted that the authorities were wasting time by not calling it such. In an update, the police clarified that they were now considering the teenager's passing a homicide and an investigation was currently underway. Family members told the media that they were told that Jamiron's life was taken elsewhere and his body was then dumped at Lithonia Park. A week following the discovery of the 13-year-old's body, police released an image of a person of interest and asked anyone with information to call the DeKalb County Police Homicide Unit. The image showed what appeared to be a young man in a gray sweatshirt with orange armbands. Jamiron's mother said she believed the person wanted for questioning was one of the last persons to see Crosby, so officers said they only wanted to find him for questioning. As of this video, no suspects have been publicly identified.
Folks, we have brand new details tonight in the death of a 13-year-old boy found dead near a park in Lithonia. We now have a picture of the person of interest. Just take a look at your screen briefly here. The DeKalb County Police are not yet releasing his name. However, this is the person they said that they're searching for in connection to the death of 13-year-old Jamarian Crosby.
Within a day or two, the DeKalb Medical Examiner's Office confirmed that Crosby's cause of death was a gunshot wound.
We are going to get him.
A mom determined to find whoever killed her baby.
I'm pretty sure he fought back as hard as he could, but I believe he was outnumbered.
13-year-old Jamarian Crosby's body was found behind a townhome on Parkway Trail at the edge of Lithonia Park on Monday afternoon.
We know that it's someone close.
Chanel Crosby believes whoever did this had some remorse because of how they left the scene. Not to jeopardize the case, I won't give specific details, but Chanel says her son's killer or killers didn't run off right away.
It was senseless. So if you're watching me, I know that you're thinking about Jamiron. It was the reason why they had to take his life.
A life taken too soon. Since homicide, family and friends held a vigil for Crosby, remembering a kid who had his whole life ahead of him.
His birthday coming up. He said he was going to get a job, work for me.
Crosby will never see his 14th birthday. A reminder not to take life for granted.
Last year, I didn't expect for us to be spending our last birthday together. I had smushed a cupcake in his face. Yeah, but everything gonna be okay. I know Jamiron here in spirit. He got a lot of people behind him.
A GoFundMe set up by the teen's aunt raised almost $7,000 in 24 hours, and as of this video, it had climbed to $8,831 of the $15,000 goal. On October 1st, Jamiron's heartbroken family and friends gathered at Providence Baptist Church on Hawthorne Avenue in College Park to pay their respects to the 13-year-old. His interment was held at Rest Haven Gardens of Memory.
Life and death is unexpected. He was a strong, courageous, growing boy. He said that he was gonna become rich, and he said, "Mama, I'm gonna make you famous one day." He always was just full of life, very outgoing, brave, courageous, talented. He could rap. He could play football, baseball.
DeKalb County Police want to question this teen in connection with Jamiron's death.
He's been to my house.
Chanel says this boy, police have named a person of interest, is 15 years old and was her son's friend. She's begging for him to turn himself into police.
We just want to know what happened to Jamiron. We know that they was together, and we just want to know what happened to him, period. I mean, he was only 13 years old. We know that he didn't shoot himself.
Jamiron's mom knows her son's life was short, but hopes his legacy lives on forever.
Remember his smile, his jokes, everything about him was joy. So I'm pretty sure he'll never be forgotten.
If you have information pertaining to this case, I encourage you to submit the details to Crime Stoppers Atlanta's tip line at 404-577-8477, which you can do anonymously. You can also submit a tip online at www.crimestoppersatlanta.org or by texting CSA and the tip to crimes 274-637. Additionally, you can contact the DeKalb County Police Homicide Unit at 770-724-7850. I will be following the outcome of this case, so be sure to subscribe so you never miss an update. May the family and friends of Jamal and may his soul rest.
Hold on, y'all. Let me stop this. Hold on. Miss Monica, do you know if, and I don't know if Miss Monica knows or not, y'all, but I'll ask her. Do you know if, because y'all seem to be Miss Sonia. Is it Miss Sonia? Yeah. Do you know if the person of interest, and mind you, y'all, Miss Monica don't know a whole lot about the son's case and what happened to the son, but do you know if the son was related to Jamal at all? Or that maybe the son, not the son, but the the friend that Jamarian was with. Do you know if Jamal knows that young man or is related to that young man? She must have been a believer because she seemed to handle the matter very well. Yeah, Miss Monica. Miss Monica said, "I swear he looks like my grandson, Caden." Lord, Lord, Lord. Mm, 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 mm. Is that Miss Monica? Is that the is Caden the son of your son who dated Chanel? We as a society have to do better. We have to have programs in place for young mothers to develop parenting skills and places for children. It is though, Miss Lynn. Believe it or not, it is a lot of programs out there. But you know, the programs can be out there, but the moms have to reach out. You know, Ms. Monica said, "I don't know. I haven't seen any of them since I moved from College Park." Oh, okay, okay. Wait, did this happen in the summer or school time? Did he have to go to school? It was in September. It was in September of 2022, Miss Margie.
So school's usually in by then.
Yeah, even if it's September, yeah, usually school is in. Let me play one more thing and then we're gonna probably get off of here. Let me see.
Chanel went up to Macon, Georgia.
This is just too much, y'all. True, no, Caden is my son, Nick. Okay. All right. You know why I asked you that, right? Because of the conversation we had. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. Why can't I see the history? Hold on, y'all. Let me search something right quick. Why in the hell this thing ain't coming up? I just had it. Hold on, y'all.
Scary moments at a
I hate when stuff start playing before I play it. Stop it. I thought I had a video, y'all, of the candlelight visual. The mother got her son away for a reason. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I could have swore I saw that clip. It might be in my email though. Hold on, y'all. Let me check. I want to show y'all the clip of the candlelight visual. I don't see it. I know I ain't going. I am losing my. Oh, here you go. Here you go. I think it's an article. I could have sworn I saw a video though. I guess not. That's not it. I think I'm Chanel Crosby remembered underlying visual hold. Oh, that was his. That was Canada 14 shooting victim. Wait a minute. This is crazy, y'all. This is not right. Visual 14 shooting victim and decal turns deadly. That's not it. That's not it. I don't know how they made this damn mistake. This is ridiculous. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Shooter ran away from the scene. Hold on, y'all. I might be seeing something new.
Does it have a timeline?
That's what I'm looking for. Hold on, I'm trying to upload it now. I mean, bring it up now. Oh my goodness, not silences. It's just acting up. Why it won't come up? Come on up now. I might have to talk about it when we come back. I'm already logged in. What are y'all doing? Don't do this.
Miss Monica, I wonder if that boy was a informant, that Jamal. I wonder if he was an informant. That's why they let him out.
You mean the boyfriend?
Yeah, Jamal.
An informant for what though?
Because it don't. Because why would he then stole police guns, then shot at a grandma, and they let him out?
Well, he actually served time for stealing the guns, which was 10 years. Now, why he wasn't locked up? Why he wasn't locked up? As far as that's why I got more research on that too, Heathen. You can help me out on that. Now why he wasn't locked? Well, he might have been locked up and got out on bond. Hell, I don't know. Like I said, I gotta research it. But you serve 10 years in prison for stealing police guns. You get out, you shooting at girlfriends and hitting grandmas.
Right.
And you're still able to walk the streets. Come on now.
Right.
Typical
And
of this system.
And another, see, it's pissing me off.
I know. It's just ridiculous. It's like when these people come up, no ma'am, I wouldn't think, but I can't answer that. Yeah, I don't see him being no police informant. I don't see him being no damn police informant. Listen. Listen. He was bad, y'all. And like I say, when we talk to Miss Monica's daughter with her strong behind, that's a strong woman. We're gonna, like I say, we're gonna get a lot of more detail as we're gonna get a lot of more. I'm gonna say insight on Jamal and who Jamal was and the type of person Jamal was. He was a troubled kid, y'all. But listen, let me say this though. I have to say this. He was a troubled kid, right? Like I say, Miss Monica tried to help with him. She embraced him. She brought him into her home, and he spent a lot of time, with and around her kids. But this is the thing. Jamal is an adult now. I get it, right? But when you think back and when you know the history, and you know what a child pretty much experienced as a child and was going through as a child, it goes back like all of these people, with these that commits these crimes, a lot of them, what they are and who they are goes back to the childhood. Now, I do know, like I said, that Jamal was a troubled child. He was. But, the thing about it is we all have issues with raising our kids, especially boys. You may have this issue with yours. I may have this issue with mine. We all have bumps and bruises and issues when we're raising our kids.
Right.
What I would never, ever, ever understand as a parent is no matter what issues that you have when your children are minors with your kids, no matter what problems they have, no matter what arises, for a mother, and I'm saying this because I know the history, for a mother to pretty much dump their child off with another family member because she don't want to be bothered because he is a troubled child and she don't want to deal with it. So she dumps him off with a relative who's willing to help. But this relative has her own kids. She has her own family. She has her own issues that she's dealing with her own kids. And you're dumping your troubled child off with her for her to do your job. And then when it becomes too much, not that she don't care about the child, not that she don't want to help, but when the responsibility becomes too much, and she calls you and say, look, he's been here long enough. I got my own stuff I'm dealing with. You need to come get your child.
Mm-hmm.
That parent has an issue with that family member calling her and telling her, you need to come get your baby. She has an issue with that. Now, what does God's name make you feel obligated or feel like this family member is obligated to take care of your child?
Right.
Whether they're good or bad, it don't matter. How do you feel that entitled? But this is the same parent. This is the same parent that I'm hearing allegedly could have helped him flee.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird as fuck.
So, do y'all know anything about Jamal's daddy? Like, it took two.
That didn't come up. Let me see. Did that come up in our conversation? It did not. I don't think. If it did, I don't remember because it was a lot. But like I say, we're gonna get a lot of more detail when I do this interview. Like we're really gonna go deep when I do this interview. So if you got that question, when I do the interview, just make sure you ask it because I don't think I remember us talking about that. I don't know. All I know is Jamal is related to Miss Monica's oldest kids through their dad. Now, I don't know if it's. I don't know the details of that, but we'll get it. She didn't want to be bothered with him. Miss Monica said she did not want to be bothered with him. She did.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, he was a troubled child, and I think Miss Monica said she had 6 or 7 other kids, maybe, and she just pretty much.
She has 7 still at home with her, and you don't need him and his bad behaviors.
Well, no, Miss Monica had 9 kids, 7 still at home. I'm
Right.
saying I think Jamal's mom had 5, 6, or 7 kids as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's understandable. I mean, like, that's something you got to think about as a parent when,
Mm-hmm.
like, you taking in because your kids are, can pick up that negative behavior that they see others display.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you don't, if you got your own shit, 7 kids is a lot. And then you done dropped your baby off and I'm helping, but you taking advantage,
Right.
right? So I said just a question, was the mom ruled out as a suspect for her son's case? Just asking after hearing what you mean Chanel? I don't think Chanel was. You mean Chanel? Was she ruled out as a suspect in her son's case? I don't think she was ever a suspect. I mean, I don't see her being a suspect in her son's case. No, I don't see that, Miss Sonia. Um, Let me play this one where they talk about. I think I'm gonna play this short one where they talk about her brother. They don't go deep into what happened to her brother, but they do mention that he had passed as well. Hold on, because I could have sworn I saw a video about it, kind of like visual, but I still look for it. Of course, I'll bring it to y'all when I see it. I may have been looking at something else.
Okay, so Chanel knew he left at 1:30 in the morning, right?
Yes, come to find out, she knew. She knew he left home. She knew he left home.
Yes, that's the guy, that's the suspect guy for Chanel's unaliving. Yeah. Jamal. Yeah, that's him.
Mm, yeah, this the one right here where they mention her brother. I'm gonna play this one, y'all, and we're gonna get off of here. I'm gonna continue oh shit. I'm gonna continue like I said. This is just the beginning, y'all. And then too, I will let y'all know when that interview is gonna take place. Um, yeah, and then I'm gonna also keep y'all updated as far as Chanel's case and the son. We're gonna cover a little bit more of the son's case when I do my research on that. Well, they say person of interest.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss Monica. I just saw your response to that.
Oh, okay. Miss Monica said his dad passed when he was 6. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Jamal's dad passed when he was 6.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Partly plays a lot into it as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
was she the one who left her son with family? Then yes. No, Jamal's mom left him with family, not Jameer. Not I can't get that baby's name right.
Jamal.
Jamal's mom left him with family, Miss Sonia, not Chanel's baby. So he stayed at my house. He came to spend the night, but it went longer. And right there, Miss Monica's talking about Jamal when he was younger. Miss Monica is the family member that the mom dropped Jamal off with. Just to be clear, she dropped her son out with Miss Monica, and just left. Just left. Yeah. Oh, I thought she was asking about Jamal. Oh, okay, Miss Monica. It gets confusing because we're talking about two separate cases, so it kind of get confusing. That's why y'all gotta be specific in the comments. So sad. So sad. All right, let's listen to this, y'all.
And you said this is about the
Atlanta
brother?
police say Chanel Crosby was found dead in the West End Station parking lot.
There actually is. It's actually titled "Body of Chanel Crosby Found at Marta Station." It's talking about Chanel, but then I think it also mentions the passing of her brother and her son. Okay, it was dropped 3 days ago.
Okay.
All right.
Family had reported her missing on July 14th. Fox 5's Eric Mock joins us now from the West End Station. And Eric, this story took a terrible turn today.
It did, Russ. You know, when we first talked to Chanel Crosby's family, we were talking with them in the hopes that she could still be found safe and sound. But then they got a call from Atlanta police that she had been found here dead in the West End Marta parking lot inside of a car. Atlanta police confirmed late Friday night that they had found 35-year-old Chanel Crosby dead in the West End Marta Station parking lot at around 5:30. But shortly before that, I met with Crosby's family to help spread the word about her disappearance in the hopes they could still find her safe and sound. I spoke to her father, Don Wilson.
Well, Em Chanel went up to Macon, Georgia, and I kept in contact with her until about 11 o'clock that night. And after that, I heard nothing else from her.
It was clear in that moment Wilson was extremely worried for his daughter's safety. According to investigators, Crosby was last seen by her family on July 14th before leaving for Macon. According to the family, she left with her boyfriend, Jamal Harvey. But the family says Harvey came back without her. She also left without her 3 young children.
She had a 7-month-old, a 9-year-old, and a 3-year-old.
But minutes after we spoke with Wilson, he got a phone call from Atlanta police. And just as we were about to interview other family members, he delivered the news.
They called my daughter.
Wait, what?
They found her? What?
Her family, distraught at the devastating update. Wilson told us his daughter had been found dead in a car at the West End Marta Station. Fox 5 found Marta police and APD investigators combing the parking lot for evidence and paying special attention to this black sedan. Even before Wilson got that dreaded phone call, he had told us he felt something was wrong.
I just feel like, my intuition tells me she's gone.
Now, Marta police told us that even though she was found here on their property, APD has jurisdiction over this case. Now, we reached out to them. They still have classified it as a death investigation, not released a cause of death just yet. But we're going to keep you updated on this developing story. For now, reporting live in Atlanta, Eric Mock, Fox 5 News.
Oh, just so sorry for the entire family. Eric, thank you very much. And sadly, this is the latest tragedy for the Crosby family. Atlanta police are still looking for the person who killed Chanel Crosby's son, Jamiron, in September of 2022. Police say someone shot and killed the 13-year-old in the woods behind a Lithonia subdivision. Investigators released this video of a man who was walking with Crosby the night that he was shot and killed.
Oh hell, they didn't mention brother in this one. I missed it. It's in the title though. But anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today, y'all. We're gonna get more into it.
Confirming a missing woman's body was found inside.
We're gonna get more into it, y'all. Now, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna come back tomorrow with the new stuff that I find, or if we're gonna start on the Massey case. Like I said, we're gonna be going back and forth, y'all. We're gonna alternate. So for right now, I don't know if I'm gonna come back with some more on this tomorrow, or we're gonna start on the Massey case. But y'all will know in the morning, maybe even tonight, because I may decide tonight, which case we're gonna be talking about. Because I'm gonna go ahead and schedule the live. Heathen, you got anything else to say about this, or is there any more questions in the chat? Y'all saw what Miss Monica typed, and Miss Monica was telling me about this yesterday. When Chanel went missing, and they were looking for her, and they had known like I say, people are saying that Jamal actually kidnapped her. Now Miss Monica got a son named Jamal as well, and so her friend had called her and said that she heard that Miss Monica's son Jamal had kidnapped a woman, but Miss Monica was like, no. And then that's when Miss Monica found out it was the actually the cousin and not her son Jamal. But Sharon to get involved with Jamal, she must have moved back to College Park. Yeah, Miss Monica, because you said she had moved because remember her son was unalived in Lithonia. Right? So yeah, she must have had moved back to College Park. Well, they said where she was found at the Marta station was 9 miles from her home.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How long was she with Jamal?
Miss Monica, because I know when we was talking yesterday, you was kind of unclear whether or not, I mean, as how long they had been dating. Because remember, I asked you when we talked about how people were thinking that Jamal had something to do with her son's unalive. Remember, I asked you, we was talking about it, and it was unclear on how long he had been out of prison. So, Miss Monica, do you have any clarification on how long they had been dating? I know since he got out of prison, I just don't know how long. You know what I mean? So let me see if Miss Monica got any more clarification on that, on how long they was actually dating. Because like I said, her son passed 2 years ago. So if he was with her 2 years ago, then I can see, you know.
I mean, for him to be allowed to be living with her and her father.
Yeah. You're welcome, Miss Monica, of course. Of course, Miss Monica. And like I said, y'all, this is just the beginning. We are gonna be following this. Miss Monica said I didn't know they were together. My kids was telling me everything, but I didn't ask that. But I will when I get off. Okay, Miss Monica. Yeah, like I said, Miss Monica didn't know too much about the whole dating between Chanel. She only knew Chanel from dating her son back in high school. She didn't know much about the Chanel and the Jamal relationship because, you know, she didn't know much about that. and she didn't know much about the unaliving of her son either. She, of course, she knew something, but yeah. So, if don't nobody, hey, Silas.
Hola, Silas.
If don't nobody have any more questions to in the chat, or if Heathen is done, we're gonna get off here, y'all. We're gonna get off of here. But like I said, y'all stay tuned. We're gonna continue to follow this, and we also gonna start that Maxie case, which is another. Oh my God.
I'm with Margie on that one. I couldn't sleep after seeing that case.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm staying in the house when kids know the streets. Margie, I'm not Margie. I'm looking at Margie comment. Monica crazy. Oh goodness. All right, y'all. Well, like I said, y'all, please continue to pray for Chanel's family. Continue to pray for Miss Monica's family. Like I say, this right here is a lot. And yeah, I feel so bad for that young lady. I just feel so bad because I feel like if the rumors are true, right? If the rumors are true, and this man unalived this young woman because she no longer wanted to be with him, that's just senseless. It's senseless. I still don't understand why people have some people that do stuff like this have the mindset that if I can't have you, nobody can have you. I mean, like, I don't understand how people just can't let people go. You know what I'm saying? When a person don't want to do, you can't make anybody love you. You can't make anybody be with you. But you want to know something, Heathen. You want to know what fell on my brain. And I don't know why I did. Okay. I'm going to just say it fell on my brain after me and Miss Monica's conversation and after I started watching these videos. And what fell on my brain is this. That's okay, Silas. Or whoever, just watch the replay, child. What fell on my brain is this. Now, the fact that people that don't know each other, people that in general is known about this case, and when I say in general, I mean the people who's close to the case and also people in my chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
For people to think and listening to this story, did Jamal have something to do with her son's unaliving? I thought about the fact that maybe, just maybe, Chanel may have known, found out, or thought that this guy may have had something to do with her son's death. And the fact that she may have mentioned it to him. Now, this is all alleged. This is what I feel that, that maybe she now found out, thought, or always had that inkling that this guy had something to do with her son's unaliving. That maybe that's the reason why she wanted to leave him. And
Or
maybe that's the reason why she wound up unalive.
okay, and maybe you could add that to the brother too, because this
So her
girl,
brother, right,
this
right.
this young lady's in laws two close male family members, and all three of these deaths have taken place within less than 4 years, 3 or 4 years.
2 years, as a matter of fact, taking place in two
Exactly.
years.
So it's like, bam, like somewhere there has to be a connection.
Mm-hmm.
And the biggest thing that's on my brain is when they mentioned that the mom had got threatening messages
Mm-hmm.
and also received a phone call
Mm-hmm.
on where her son's body could be found.
My thing is,
I need
and I know
all
the
three
police
of these
ain't gonna
to be on the first
go.
48.
Go ahead.
I need
Go
all
ahead.
three of these cases to be on the first 48 because I just need the timestamps of when what transpired, when was this received, when was that received, and also I really can't wait to hear the interview with Miss Monica's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Tanya said, I do believe and think she discovered he was the unaliver from a conversation giving information that wasn't public. I also believe he did the brother or connected. Wow.
yeah. I mean, it just doesn't make sense because if you think about it, that's a good possibility because the bond that her and her oldest son had, and of course her brother.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I need answers.
I know, right?
I need answers. I'm gonna start drinking because
Don't.
I just I just need this stuff to make sense. This stuff is just sickening that
Mm-hmm.
we're losing these kids at this age. Even and I'm speaking of with the last case that you spoke of with the mother who said that her son made other mothers cry, stuff like
Mm-hmm.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do we not understand as parents what our kids are faced with? It's not just fellow civilians, especially our black boys, our black males, our police targets.
Mm-hmm.
So you just gotta worry about, you just don't have to worry about your next door neighbor or your classmates. You got the law that on the wrong day is willing to catch you at any time and do whatever. And what makes it hard as a society is when we have taken God out of everything. Now you got parents that can't discipline their children, or CPS is being called and removing them from the home, not realizing that this is a troubled child that doesn't need to
Mm-hmm.
be removed from the home. They need counseling,
Mm-hmm.
spiritual
Mm-hmm.
guidance. But when you
Mm-hmm.
tie my hands as a parent that I can't discipline my child and set rules and boundaries,
Mm-hmm.
and they grow, start going into adolescence, becoming a menace to society out there, and you shooting them for no reason.
Yep.
So, like, you know what? I'm gonna go play with the chickens and the geese because I am
You
fit to
gonna
be
do? You
tied.
gonna do what?
I'm fit to be tied. Like, You
Girl,
know,
I'm fit to be tired too. I ain't heard that saying in so long.
this world is just going to hell in a handbag.
In a hand, basically. Sonya said, just don't know the motive. Was he threatening her to stay in unalive members to make her see what would happen to if she tried to leave him? My God, today. It's a lot of questions. Like I say, I think when we interview Miss Monica's daughter, we may get a lot of answers or may have more questions. Who knows? But I am going to bring out an interview and possibly other family members will be speaking as well. Like I say, we're trying to get that together. This week is a little, it's a little hectic for them. But just know that interview will be coming soon. Okay. I'm gonna get off here, y'all. I did 3 hours. I'm proud that I didn't go over, but 3 hours is good. I want people to watch this replay of this video. I want to get it out because that's one thing Miss Monica's daughter stated adamantly that she wanted this story out. She wanted it out. So I thank God that I was able to help. And I let Miss Monica and her family know that whatever they need me to do, I got it. So with that being said, y'all, thank you so much, Heathen, for hitting the link. I appreciate you.
No problem.
I appreciate you. Shout out to Trey for joining the link as well. Shout out to the True Citizen State Gang that support this channel. Y'all know how I feel about y'all. Hold a special place in my heart. And I appreciate it. I'll never forget it. Y'all try to enjoy the rest of your day. You're welcome to ask questions. Of course I will be back maybe in an hour or so, I guess. I guess I get my get my mind right. But or I might spend the evening doing all my research. I don't know. I hadn't decided yet, but I may come back.
Well, make sure you eat something before 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I do gotta do that. So with that being said, like I said, y'all enjoy the rest of the day. Y'all please be safe. Be very, very safe. Love on your family, love on your kids, love on you just love on your family. Y'all be safe, be blessed, never stress. And until maybe later, or tomorrow back on this channel. Until next time, True Citizen State Gang, stand up. Thank y'all so much for joining, and we out. I love and appreciate y'all.
By y'all prayers.
Prayers up. Y'all continue to pray, okay? All right, y'all, we out.
It's a brand new day.